Hello, my darlings. My name is Victoria, and this is Veritas Tarot. Aquarius, we are going to be doing your April reading for this evening. I'm going to be focusing on you and the person that you are thinking about. I'm going to be using my lovely energy oracle deck, and then I'm going to follow on with my Spirit Song Tarot. I'm starting with the energy oracle deck because it's very important we all understand that we are energy, we're all energy, and emotion is simply energy and emotion. So this might be quite interesting for you to see where you energetically what you're giving out, and it may be something that you're not realizing as well. So we're going to be looking at, first of all, and this is in relation to you and the person that you are thinking about. So first of all, we're going to be looking at where you are right now energetically. Then I'm going to take a look at where the person you're thinking about is energetically, what the energetic connection is between you. And then we're going to use my Spirit Song Tarot to see what their intentions are towards you at this time, and what you can do to help this connection. So let's start, first of all, with where are you energetically right now? For Aquarius, where is Aquarius? For those that most need to do this reading, where is Aquarius? This energy right now. Aquarius is there we are. Well, what a beautiful start. You've got the Angel of Strength here. So the Angel of Strength is a card of you're handling things at this time with a great deal of grace. That's a very beautiful place to be. When you handle things with grace, you're handling them with peace as well. And that means that even if you're being presented with situations that are making you feel slightly uncomfortable, you're looking at a way of handling them that brings you peace, which is so important. Maybe there is some forgiveness of others that you're doing at this time. It's with the understanding that you're forgiving them really more for you because that brings you peace. It means as well that you're stepping into your personal power this time. And empowerment is an extraordinary thing. It doesn't mean to say, like the elephant, you dominate other people. It means to say that you stop others sort of dominating you, empowering you. Empowering themselves by making you feel worse. And there's a great deal of inner strength with you. And I don't know if you realize it, and I hope that you do. This is not a time for you to be passive. This is a time for you to speak your truth, but to do it from a very gentle place. And when you are speaking your truth, do say thank you for the right words. There's an extraordinary thing when you say thank you for the right words, and those words come. And you will surprise yourselves. Those words do come, and you'll think as you're saying, oh my goodness, that's rather good. And you probably couldn't repeat if somebody asked you to. But do speak your truth and do it for yourself as well. But do it in a way that's gentle, with compassion, with understanding that we're all on these journeys. We're all on our separate journeys, and we're all energy. And sometimes people do things that they don't necessarily mean to hurt others. They do it from their own place of protectiveness of themselves. So what a beautiful card to start off this reading with, the Angel of Strength, number 50, and 5 represents change as well. So this has been a transformation in you, with you as well. The lion the lion is somebody who is very protective, and I feel that you're very protective of those that you love. The lion also observes a great deal. You know, the wonderful thing about a lion family is, although we think they're ferocious, they're not as ferocious as we may think. They're very protective and very loving as well. And you know, the lions tend to always observe what is happening and step in only when they feel it's the right time to do so. And that's another message for you. But always do it with that wonderful grace that you have. And always say to yourself, am I acting from a place of fear or love as I act upon something, I do something, I say something? And on the bottom of the deck, I want to point this out as well. You've got two angels here. You've also got the angel of love. So the angel of love means everything you're doing is from that loving, generous space. And this is also just another confirmation of spirit for you. You're very fiery in character. You're very passionate about things as well. And you've got 49 and 50, the two numbers here side by side. So this is saying to me that love drives you. Love drives you in all things that you do. It comes before the 50, which is the strength. But you're very, very, with the rose quartz in this card, you're tender, you are loving, you are compassionate, you have a great deal of affection. You always want to look after, which is beautiful. It can talk with the angel of love approaching. Now, this could be a new love, this could be an old love. But if it's an old love or it's a love that's existing in your life, then it talks about a much deeper, a much stronger connection that's developing at this time. And how you deal with others with that tenderness and that grace, and that very peaceful way you have, that influences, this is very important, that influences the energetic potential of these events coming in. So be very open, because what's happening already in 5D is it's already happened. This angel of love has already happened. And so the more you're open to that love coming in, the more you're allowing the universe to bring it in for you. So that's a very, very beautiful start. Let me have a look now about where your person is now energetically at this time. Thank you, Spirit. Where is Aquarius person? And you're energetically thinking about attaching very, very at this time. So they're on strategy. So that ties in beautifully with the angel of love. There is the word strategizing at the moment and making a plan. And you see here there's a feather there. So what that talks to me about, the feather, obviously we see as a pen, but the feather represents spirit. So whatever plan they're doing, they're making it from their higher self. They're doing it from the right space. Your higher self is your instinct. Your higher self is your soul. Your higher self is your connection to source energy. Your higher self is that little piece of divine. And what's so lovely is you've got here this angel of strength, the angel of love. And strategy talks about this is the best time for this, that they're feeling that this is the time, whatever this may mean for you, whether this is a new love who's coming into your life, it's just recently come into your life, somebody around you energetically or returning to you. And they're considering the strategy is about considering opportunities, changes in direction, things that have come to them as an aha moment. But it's very conscious. So this is very conscious energy around them. This is not something subconscious. It's very much in their mind space. And they're looking at sort of those goals, those sort of short-term goals. And they're getting things in, they're getting things in order, they're getting things in order. So that is wonderful. Okay, so now let's have a look at what is the energetic connection between you at this time. Thank you, Spirit. What's the energetic connection between Aquarius and that person at this time? That's popped out. Door to value. What a beautiful connection. You both see, it's so beautiful, but you both see, let me just show you. Sorry, I sometimes forget to see. You both see the value of each other. You both appreciate each other. You both admire each other. You respect each other. I feel that you and they, because this is so balanced here, and although the words may not have been spoken yet, you both want the other one, but the other one wants themselves. There isn't a pull energetically from either of you. But, you know, this door is right in the middle of this door to value here. It's a very beautiful energy between you two. And it's going to bring in the beginnings abundance, whatever that abundance may mean for you. It could be that it's somebody with this value card that you know through work. But I'm feeling more that this is just, it's this person makes you feel
amazing, and vice versa, my darling. There is an extraordinary potential here with this daughter value. There's extraordinary beginnings of expansion, and we talked with the angel of love about the deepening of a connection or somebody new coming in. But you see, with this door opening, the spirit, when a door shows, spirit saying that there are things happening. The door is opening because you've closed other doors, because you've reached ends of cycles and you're starting a new one. And this door is opening, and be very aware of opportunities that are coming in for you now. You know, really keep your eyes open and be aware, be observant. Just remember that, you know, everything happens for you, whether it makes you feel uncomfortable or not. Everything that happens for you, and it's a gift. And it's how you choose to receive that gift that makes all the difference. And if it is uncomfortable, then it's why am I triggered by that? You know, use it as a learning opportunity, a growth opportunity. But really get ready now, my darling. There is strategy going on energetically with them. They are, you know, they're getting downloads from spirit. They're having their aha moments. They're wanting to do this right, is what I'm getting. So get ready. This is, you know, that at the bottom of the deck, I've got the indecision part. So they are unsure about how to approach you, how to come forward. But either way is fine. Either way is fine. If you see with this card, you've got butterflies, you know, on both sides of the card, and it doesn't really matter which way they go. It's leading to you. There are two more choices, and they are at this moment sort of standing still. But they're standing still in appreciation space of you. And they may be a little bit confused by their up and down emotions, but they're standing there, they're in that sort of back and forth energy. But they're following their heart, and that's what's so beautiful. And now underneath, you've got the door to romance. So you've got here two angels. You have now two doors, the door to romance. And this is just wonderful because this talks about new beginnings. And it already exists in the 5D. It's so important to understand that. When you are manifesting, you manifest all the time, subconsciously and consciously. So be very aware of your thoughts, because your thoughts create energy, and then you speak things, and that creates more energy, and doing creates more energy. And wherever you put your focus, that's where energy flows. So if this person is somebody, which I really believe means a great deal to you, focus on what you do want to happen. Don't get caught up in what you don't want to happen. It's already happening in the 5D. So keep projecting that, and project that extraordinary self-love that you have as well, this angel of strength. Project that, because of what you project out, you receive, and project that self-love and do that self-care. And remember, you know, we all have a tendency sometimes to forget to love ourselves. And loving ourselves is such a very beautiful, powerful thing, because we deserve the love from ourselves. And unless we can find it within ourselves, we'll never find it in another. And I really feel that with you. You've done that. So continue to project that self-love, because that's the energy you are wanting to receive and will receive. So let's have a look now. Where are my other decks? Here they are. Let's have a little bit more about their intentions towards you at this time. I'm using my lovely spirit sometime with this. Thank you, Spirit. Aquarius, this person we're thinking about, their intentions at this time. Thank you. And these being intentions that there are feelings behind the feelings with them, they make you very conscious, but they're definitely strategizing. My watch saying I've done some movement. Maybe it's doing these cards. So you've got here on the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Crystals, which is Mr. Fox, and Mr. Fox is all about strategy. Okay, so that's wonderful, because that's just double confirmation about this daughter value and about the strategy card here. So Mr. Fox is very clever. Mr. Fox thinks about things. The Page of Pentacles here is, for me, pages are about messages of transition. They're messages to take you from one space to another. They're the start of something. They could be a thought process at the time. But Mr. Fox here, this person that you're thinking about, your person is very much thinking about coming forward with an offer for you, whatever that offer may mean. And Mr. Fox is a master of problem solving as well. So this strategy and master of problem solving, they're looking at it from a very grounded point of view. I feel they've done an awful lot of work on themselves. And, you know, Mr. Fox also sees the wood for the trees. So they can see the big picture of this. They appreciate this daughter value. They appreciate who you are. They love who you are. And they are setting events in motion. You have got this 10 of acorns here. This is their intentions towards you. So the 10 of acorns is the 10 of wands. And I feel with this, they see you as somebody, you know, they're trying, okay, so first of all, I'm getting with this, is they see you as somebody who they trust you, they know that you do so much for others and they trust you. There's a real loyalty there with you as well. There's a real determination on their part too. But with this as well, this is about setting limitations as well and letting go of things. So I feel with that indecision card, there are certain things this time, this is the end of the cycle for them. There are certain things at this time of this 10 of wands that they're being asked to release, to let go of, because it's burdening them at this time. Whatever that responsibility is, whatever it is that they are carrying with them that they can't let go of, this is what they're being asked to do. And it's about them setting their own healthy boundaries, which you have done with this angel of strength. You've set very healthy boundaries. But, you know, that donkey is, there is an extraordinary loyalty there. And the donkey, you know, the donkey was given the cross by God because the donkey was there. He took Jesus to the cross and the donkey was there. So all donkeys have this cross. So there's a willingness to take on so much. There's a willingness to take on responsibilities. But they are being asked time, and they will be doing it because of this wonderful strategy card. Maybe they're in another relationship, or they've come out of a relationship where there are certain responsibilities that they want to make sure they do this right. Whatever this is, they want to do it right by Diane, and they want to make sure that all concerned are okay, are happy. I'm not, it's not necessarily for all of you that there is somebody else in this, but there may be for some of you. But that loyalty there, that beautiful sort of trustfulness, it's, thank you, Spirit. They trust in your love, but there is a trust issue within themselves about, are they lovable enough? Are they, because they're so burdened down by what they feel they must do. They've lost sight of who they are. And when you lose sight of who you are, you then you forget to look after you, you forget to give yourself that, you forget to give yourself self-care, you also forget your own self-worth when you're trying so much to please others as well. So let's have a look now at what you can do at this time to help this connection move forward. And I just want to say on the bottom of the deck here, there is the King of Cups. And this is the energy towards you, their intentions towards you. And that's very important because I was guided to see that as well. So this little King of Cups is the seahorse here. And the seahorse has got his chest up. And he's not moving at this time, but he's very focused on his intention. He's very focused. And we know the King of Cups, cups are all about emotion. Cups are about sort of romance and relationships, and they're about emotions, both positive and negative. This little seahorse, you know, horse is all about action. And this little seahorse, he's in his emotions at this time. And he's very nurturing towards you, and whatever messages he wants to, and I say he, I do apologize, he or she, your person, whatever messages your person wants to give you, they are from the heart. And sometimes with the King of Cups, they're not very good about being emotionally available, being able to say those words, that they feel them. He's in those emotions, in that water, in those emotions. And because the seahorse sort of walks up and down, it's almost like they're balancing their emotions through sheer willpower at this time, but they're remaining very focused on their destination. So that's wonderful. So now we're going to look at what you can do, my darling, to help this connection. What kind of prayers to help us? What kind of prayers to the Knight of Feathers and the Ace of Feathers. It goes right back to the Angel of Strength. So this is the Knight of Feathers here. This is the Knight of Swords. And in the strategy card, you also have the feather as well in a different deck. This is about speaking your truth. This is about you dealing with everything in relation to your person from a place of your own truth. Don't try and do things to please them the whole time. Do things because you feel it's right to do. Speak with love. Speak from your love space, not a fear space. Every time you're doing something, think, am I doing this from my love space? Or am I doing it from the fear space? You know, fear contracts, hides, harms and forwards, and love opens up and expands and shares and heals. Everything you do it from that space. Don't fear. I'm guessing with this Knight of Feathers that don't rush in and rush out again. Just do it in a way that feels natural for you, whatever communication you're being asked to do. You've got this Ace of Feathers as well, and it says here on this Knight of Feathers, sorry, action and focus. And this is the coyote, and the thing about the coyote is they're an intense observer. So this comes right back again to the same observing everything that's happening for you, and if you are triggered by something, use this as an opportunity to say, why is this happening? Why am I being triggered? And what can I do to help shift that and release that, let go and grow and evolve? The coyote, as I said, intensive observer, they cut to the chase as well. So do ask Spirit the right word to say when you're unsure what to say, because Spirit has a wonderful way of cutting to the chase with such loving messages at the same time. And with this King of Swords, they've left the battle. King of Swords generally have left the battle, and they know what they want, and they're going in that very focused direction, and they want to sort of strike on the other spot. So it's about having faith to overcome fear. And with the Ace of Swords alongside it, this is mental clarity and foundation, and this is the goat. So for me, what this is saying as well, from the Spirit, that this Knight of Feathers also represents your person coming towards you, who might be very nervous about coming towards you and might be in and out, like the Knight of Swords does. But they want to come and speak their truth as well. So there are two meanings to that card, and this is where the Ace of Feathers, the Ace of Swords, is you will receive them in a way that you're handling it in a place of love, a place of compassion, a place with the Angel of Strength here, with grace, with kindness. You'll listen as well. But you will be very clear about what's right for you, and you'll be very clear about how you express yourself to your person. You see, the thing is with the Ace of Swords, it's divine timing. The aces are a yes card from Spirit, if you have any questions in your mind, but it's also about divine timing. And what I'm feeling with this card, that the boat travels that mountain path, and they can get quite high. I think you've been on quite a difficult journey, and there's been quite a few stumbling obstacles along the way, but you've been very sure-footed. You've had the right guides around you on this journey, and they've directed you to expand your horizons, to reach higher and higher in your learning and your understanding of yourself. But you've remained very grounded, and it's a wonderful place to be as that Ace of Swords. And they are going to be coming into you a little bit nervous, and you are going to receive them with kindness and compassion and love, because it's taken them a great deal of courage to do this, and that's the main message for this. But again, those swords are very much about speaking your truth, but always do it from a place of love. So, my darling, I hope this has helped you, whoever this has resonated with. And if it doesn't resonate, it simply means the message wasn't for you. There'll always be a reason out there for you to exactly the right time, as guided by Spirit. I will be doing your, I'm hoping to do some more readings. I'm still moving fast. So I'm hoping to to do some more readings very soon. So I'd like to get a reading done for you again in a couple of weeks. If not, I'll be back at the end of April to do all the. Take care, my darlings. Stay safe.